Conor McGregor is not even in the top 10 greatest UFC fighters of all time. But when it comes to impact, no fighter in mixed martial arts history comes close. He was the first man to hold 2 UFC championships in 2 different divisions, and the 7 most watched UFC fights of all time all belong to him. More than anything, Conor McGregor was the undisputed king of trash talk. When he spoke, people listened. When he predicted outcomes, the world watched to see if he was bluffing. Most of the time, he wasn't. If Conor McGregor had walked away from fighting at his peak, he would be remembered as the ultimate rags to riches story. An Irish kid who conquered the world using nothing but his fists, his mouth, and unwavering belief. But instead of preserving that legacy, he slowly destroyed it. An overinflated ego, a money over everything mindset, and growing addictions formed a toxic mix that led to humiliating losses, public meltdowns, and multiple sexual assault allegations. His nickname, the Notorious, stopped meaning fearless and began meaning infamous. Becoming a fighter was never just a career choice for Conor, it felt like destiny. He grew up in Dublin, a country with a deep fighting culture. As a teenager, he worked a 9-to-5 job as a plumbing apprentice, a life he hated because it stole time from the gym. One day, he quit the job without any backup plan.
There was a period of your life where you were a plumber. You were a plumber, and then you decided one day...
I certainly didn't work hard in the plumbing game because I wasn't, I wasn't obsessed.
You blew it. If you had really worked hard, you could be a plumber right now.
Exactly.
His parents panicked, but his coaches saw his obsession. At just 18 years old, Conor made his MMA debut and won first round. He turned pro immediately and tore through the Irish circuit with reckless confidence. Around this time, a young woman named Dee Devlin entered his life. Before the fame, money, she supported him when all he had was a dream.
This is a love story.
Yeah.
Talk to me about her.
100%. Dee is a strong, strong woman. She's, like I said, she is a boss of her own.
I love it.
That's good.
Surprise!
How long have you been with her?
We have been together 8 years now, maybe.
Almost a decade.
Something like that.
What, can you tell everyone how you met, where you met?
We met at a friend's party, like way back, and then the usual social media, a little bit of a like here and a like there, and then a message, and the new age way.
He's never gonna lose, in my eyes anyway. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Conor go training up in Rathkill till about 10. When SPG was up in Rathkill, he used to go till about 10. We just drive home, listen to music, and Conor would be saying, look, one day, one day, and here we are. Yeah.
My girlfriend has been there from the start. She's helped me throughout this career. If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. So definitely I look to spoil her. She does not work anymore. I essentially hired her to the business, but she works for me now. That to me was a special thing to be able to do. My girlfriend worked very hard.
She drove him to training, listened to him talk about the future, and believed in him when the world didn't. Conor never forgot that. Between 2011 and 2012, McGregor went on an 8-fight win streak, capturing both the featherweight and lightweight titles in Cage Warriors. He felt untouchable.
No matter what people say, people could put me in a round, people could throw bricks at me and call me every name under the sun. I'd still walk out there thinking I'm the Don Juan, you know what I mean? Thinking I'm the number one. That's the way I just feel. I don't give a f about nothing else, you know what I mean?
Critics, insults, and doubt bounced right off him. Soon after, the UFC came calling. In his debut, it took him just over a minute to knock out Marcus Brimage.
12 knockouts, unbelievable. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Dana, 60 G's, baby!
Kid is totally relaxed. He's a beast. I'm impressed. Dresses well. Handsome kid. Seems pretty smart. You good?
What made Conor special wasn't just power, it was style. His wide karate stance, unorthodox movement, and ability to read opponents made him dangerous. He stayed calm, patient, and precise. But as the wins stacked up, confidence slowly turned into arrogance. By the time he faced Dustin Poirier in 2014, the trash talk became vicious.
His weakness is obviously his chin. Don't get me wrong, I like the kid. He's a quiet little hillbilly from the back arse of nowhere. I've nothing against the guy, you know what I mean? I'm sure he grew up in a circus or a fair, he's a nice little kid. Cletus, or, his cousin's probably named Cletus or something. He's a nice kid. His chin is going to be cracked. and it's going to be cracked early. Every single one in my way is in trouble here. So this is just the next step. Dustin's little pea head is going to get removed. It's going to get put into my collection, and I'm going to get on my way to the goal.
Then came the moment that changed everything. Jose Aldo, nearly 7 years undefeated, 9 title defenses. 13 seconds later, it was over. Conor stepped back, countered with his left hand, and knocked Aldo out cold. In one punch, McGregor became a world champion and one of the biggest stars in sports history. And then, Nate Diaz exposed Conor's weaknesses. Rivalry became legendary. Conor lost, then won, and made history again by becoming the first simultaneous 2-division champion after dismantling Eddie Alvarez at Madison Square Garden.
You were on your way here. Eddie said he was disappointed in the country of Ireland. What do you think about that?
I don't give a fuck what Eddie says. Who gives a fuck? The Irish are back.
I've spent a lot of time, Joe, slating everybody in the company. Backstage, I'm starting fights off everybody. I've ridiculed everyone on the roster. I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants. That's what I dreamed into reality. Oh, that looks good. That looks.
That night, holding 2 belts in the air, Conor McGregor reached his absolute peak. And after that, everything changed. Instead of defending titles, Conor chased money. He vacated belts, ignored contenders, and accepted a boxing match against Business Masterclass. Conor lost, but walked away with over $100 million. He was set for life. Fighting was no longer survival, it was optional. When he returned, Khabib Nurmagomedov was waiting. The build-up was ugly. Personal insults, religion, family, chaos.
I'm gonna come, just send me a message. Of course they know, a lot of security here, media, it's gonna be big, you understand, they come with 30 people. Come here, send me a message, like location, I'm gonna come, whatever you want, doesn't matter, Ireland, New York, Brooklyn or Moscow, doesn't matter. Tell me, where?
I'm here for smash this guy. I don't
Smash
wanna
me,
talk.
mate. Smash me.
I
Smash me.
I can smash
You say send location. Here he is, right here in front.
Inside the cage, there was no debate. Khabib dominated Conor and forced him to submit. After the fight, violence erupted, and for the first time, Conor looked broken. From there, the decline accelerated.
Can you describe the emotions after a loss like that?
You know, it stings real bad, but this is the fight business. I've been on the end of many defeats in my life, and I've rose back, so I will not shy away from it. I will not make excuses for it. I will assess it and come back.
Public incidents, assault allegations, arrests, viral videos, retirement announcements followed by comebacks. A quick win over Donald Cerrone gave fans hope, but it didn't last.
You know, he's become a family man. Obviously, you've seen him compete so many times. It's hard not to respect Donald right now at this stage, and he has my respect. And although there will be blood spilled on January 18th, it will not be bad blood.
Dustin Poirier knocked him out. Then his leg snapped in their rematch, ending his last fight in humiliation as he hurled insults from a stretcher. As the years passed, Conor grew bigger, bulkier, and more erratic. Allegations of steroid use surfaced. Substance abuse rumors followed him everywhere. Interviews became uncomfortable to watch. Energy turned into chaos. Confidence turned into delusion. The fighter who once lived for discipline now seemed consumed by excess. Then came the civil court verdict. Guilty, damages awarded, appeals announced, excuses made, apologies half-spoken. Through it all, D. Devlin remained by his side, loyal to a fault, while public sympathy slowly evaporated. Today, Conor McGregor exists in limbo, too famous to disappear, too damaged to return cleanly. Still a draw, still a legend, but far from the hero he once was. His legacy is no longer defined by belts or knockouts, but by the question of what happens when a man conquers the world but cannot conquer himself. In the end, the fight wasn't against a man, it was against who he became.